Hello viewers, welcome to another news broadcast on God's Eye. North Korea is carrying out nuclear tests in the Sea of Japan by firing missiles which poses a threat to other neighboring countries. Before we give you the news in detail, please take a second of your time and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell for latest update around the world. North Korea released 2 short-range ballistic missiles in the ocean a few hours after U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris returned to his home after a visit to South Korea. She underlined Washington's commitment to the start of the security of her Asian allies when she visited the demilitarized zone, separating to Korea. It was North Korea's third missile launch this week, extending the record pace of weapons testing by the rogue state. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said missiles were fired every 9 minutes from north of the North Korean capital Pyongyang and landed in the Sea of Japan. Japan's Defense Minister Hamada said the launch was a unilateral escalation of provocation and was absolutely unacceptable. North Korea also launched 2 short-range ballistic missiles while Harris was in Japan on Wednesday and another on Sunday before he left Washington. Stopped at the DMZ to deal with the threat posed by the increasingly hostile North. There are concerns that North Korea will soon conduct a nuclear test and move one step closer to being recognized as a full-fledged nuclear power. South Korean officials said last week they had seen signs that North Korea was preparing to test a ballistic missile system designed to be launched from a submarine. Attack. The U.S., Japan, and South Korea held their first trilateral anti-submarine exercise in 5 years near the Korean peninsula on Friday, amid a wave of North Korean missile launches. The exercises began when North Korea launched short-range ballistic missiles on Wednesday and Thursday to end a visit to South Korea by U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris. North Korea also launched a missile on Sunday. This was apparently in response to the arrival of the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier USS Ronald Reagan at the southeastern port of Busan. Ronald Reagan and her strike group participated in the exercise along with South Korean and Japanese destroyers, according to a South Korean Navy statement. As part of the exercise, ships from various nations searched, identified, and tracked the nuclear-powered fast submarine USS Annapolis in the waters of the East Sea. These exercises will provide an opportunity to improve our ability to conduct trilateral anti-submarine operations to counter the North Korean surface-launched ballistic missile threat, the captain said. This was stated in a statement by Commander Cho Chun-ho of the South Korean Navy. South Korean officials announced last week that they were wary of a possible North Korean SLBM launch. This year, Pyongyang has conducted a recorded number of weapons tests, and officials in Washington and Seoul say that secret governments are ready for nuclear explosions generally 7th since 2017. The first thing in recent months, the United States and South Korea have increased the number of military involvement led by South Korea President Yoon Suk-yeol. On Thursday, Vice President Harris met with President Yoon and toured the demilitarized zone that separates North and South Korea in a visit intended to reassure Seoul about U.S. military support. I cannot say that the U.S. commitment to the defense of the Republic of Korea is unwavering. This includes an extended deterrence commitment that is underpinned by the full range of American military capabilities. The Republic of Korea is the official name of South Korea. Earlier this week, Ronald Reagan took part in joint exercises with the South Korean Navy in what North Korea calls a very dangerous act that could lead to the edge of